There are so many questions that we could project to people like William Allen LePar and Lois Tinner Brown. We could go on and on and on. We could probably continue this subject all evening. I want to thank our guests. Now, we still have some time left, but we're going to finish with them, and I think this is all the questions we're going to take this evening. And our audience has been very helpful. They have projected some thought-provoking questions. Do either of you have anything that you would like to say in answer to anything that we may not have given you enough time for, as far as subjects that were brought up by the audience? Bill?
I think that that a lot of the misunderstanding when it comes to the psychic phenomena is based more on people not understanding what people are saying, and also not a total awareness of what they're really talking about. I've talked with a number of ministers, a number of priests, and even rabbis, and you would be amazed to find out how many of them can accept psychic phenomena in private, but cannot afford the luxury of expressing it to a congregation because it's too involved, you know. It's too involved in the sense that people may begin to assume that every time they have a feeling, it's divine guidance. And every time you have a feeling doesn't necessarily mean it's divine guidance or divine revelation. It may be just something for your personal awareness.
Okay. Lois?
Oh, I think each area opens up another area, and you've only scratched the surface.
Right. When we're talking about psychic phenomena, we can talk about every subject from the little teenage girl that was projected on the front page of the newspaper a month or so ago, where the phones were flying across the room in her presence and the lamps were falling off the tables, to exorcising evil spirits. Now, people have been called upon for years to do things like that. You can just go on and on and on, and all of these things come under the realm of the psychic. Hauntings, Kirlian photography is another subject we could cover sometime, where we had a gentleman here, you met him, Bill, when he was in town, who was a professor at the California University, the University of, what, Southern Cal, I believe it was. In any event, he had authentic pictures which had been verified to be untampered with, pictures of spirits in supposedly haunted dwellings, a picture of a little girl who had been killed in this home, and the second family that bought the home, when they took their Christmas pictures in front of the fireplace, this little girl miraculously appeared in this photograph very clearly. He showed them to us. It gave me the chills. But they have been found to be authentic, untampered photographs. All of these things are in the realm of psychic phenomena, but I think what we must say is what matters is how it is used, how we utilize it so that it does not become something evil. And it's not even important whether a person believes in it or does not believe in it. That is their decision to make, but it's what we do with it wherever we're positioned. Is there something else you'd like to add?
I think as time goes by, and I think there's a great movement that's just beginning to surface. I think all our major religions in a short period of time, and when I say a short period of time, I'm not talking about a year or two, but I think in a short period of time, the major religions will begin to acknowledge the psychic phenomena much more. I know for a fact that there are organizations within the major religions now investigating the psychic phenomena. And I think they're a little hesitant in speaking about it because of the possible backlash or the distortion that can come from it. You have to remember that psychic phenomena, regardless of what avenue it takes, doesn't necessarily mean that it's divine revelation. I mean, it can be good guidance, but it doesn't necessarily mean that God himself is speaking to you.
Okay. I think that's important. Your interpretation is very good.